Seinabo Sey is a Swedish recording artist and songwriter. Early life: Seinabo Sey was born in Paragraf-Dermalm, Stockholm on October 7, 1990. She is of both Swedish and Gambian ancestry. She moved to Halmstad, Sweden at the age of 8, and attended a Stugenskolans music program for musically gifted teenagers. Sey was inspired musically by artists such as Alicia Keys and Bianca Copyright early on in life. She grew up in Halmstad, Sweden, surrounded by artistry and creativity. Her father Seinabo Sey was a renowned musician in the Gambia and Senegal, West Africa. In an interview, Sey recalled being 9 years old and watching MTV, leading her to become obsessed with music and singing. Sey had academic aspirations and wanted to study at Yale as an adolescent, being inspired by watching Gilmore Girls, and took academic steps towards that dream, enrolling in an international baccalaureate program in Halmstad, Sweden, although at the age of 16 she ended up changing course, moving to Stockholm to attend and later graduate from Fryshuset's aesthetics program with a concentration in soul music. In an interview, Sey noted that I was really academically tracked. I loved to sing, but I could never fathom singing by myself. I tried to push away the whole music dream and thought I had to do something more in line with that, like becoming a lawyer or something, until I was around 16. But then I realized I couldn't unregistered trademark really live in that small town, so I moved to Stockholm and started music school. Career: after Sey started working with producer Magnus Lidhar Currency LL, she released her debut single Younger, followed by Hard Time, and Pistols at Dawn. The singles, which were described as soul pop, received much attention and accolades in Sweden and abroad. Kygo, a Norwegian musician, remixed Younger, releasing it in Norway and the United States. This version, known as Younger, peaked on the Norwegian VG Lister chart and on the US Billboard Hot Dance Club Songs. On April 16, 2015, Younger was featured on BBC Radio 1 as their track of the day. Sey performed at the 2014 Swedish Grammy Awards and at Allsången på Skansen in Stockholm. In October 2014, Seinabo Sey released the critically acclaimed extended play for Madeleine, dedicated to and named after her mother. The EP was produced by Magnus Lidhar Currency LL and written by, among others, Salim Al Fakir, Oscar Lenros and Vincent Ponter, along with Seinabo Sey herself. That same month, she performed at the Royal Dramatic Theatre in Stockholm. She also performed at the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize concert. On March 30, 2015, Seinabo Sey released her second EP, the 4-track For Mordo, dedicated to and named after her father. Repeating the success of For Madeleine, the EP received favorable reviews and widespread critical acclaim in Sweden and abroad. For Mordo was produced by Magnus Lidhar Currency LL. One Swedish review described the EP as a crossover between soul and modern pop and as weightless and spellbinding. Another review described the EP as being composed of exceptionally beautiful music. On October 23, 2015, Seinabo Sey released her first album named Pretend. The album contains 16 tracks including Younger, and Hard Time. Awards and accolades: 2014, Breakthrough of the Year, 2014 Swedish Music Publishers Prize, 2015, Best Newcomer, 2014 Swedish Grammy Awards, 2015, Solar R&B Artist of the Year, 2014 King Size Awards. Discography =albums =singles References. External links: official website.